This is special. This is not on the program. You're about to see something very unusual. When you put a show together like Tom did, we scored with this person. He is a student at Tam High, and he's going to do something very unusual with the very dense Death of a Salesman. But you will enjoy it. I think you will. You ready for some slam poetry from Billy Butler? Give him a big hand. Billy Butler. Come on.
Thank you. Before I get started, I just want to thank the creative writing workshop program at the library. It's only for teens though, but if you are a teen, know a teen, or own a teen, then you should send them down to the library Wednesdays at 6:30. That's where I got my start with slam poetry, and I've loved it ever since. So I'm gonna slam, I guess, a Death of a Salesman piece. So if you're not familiar with Death of a Salesman, you may be somewhat lost, but just, buckle up. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Willie Loman, the showman, too proud to take misfortune as an omen, always showing how life could be and should be, but never knowing the impact of actions, reacting on his family. In fact, it detracts and degrades. He cheats and she stays, hoping old Willie gets paid one day. Yeah, guaranteed believer of the American dream. See, he always did have trouble separating reality from fantasy, wanting everything he saw in the magazines, but the walls of his renovated house came crashing down once Biff got his father sleeping around, and they both awoke from what was once a dream. No chance to redeem. It seemed the scene was worse than was originally seen as the truth. No matter who was telling or selling or yelling, it was always irrelevant, always hoping for a new development, but Willie found himself in more embarrassment. No more seeds of hope being sowed in the sediment. It was evident Biff's disillusionment was prevalent, reticent to believe his father through fiery temperament. His father's words failed to be resonant. Instead of persuading, he just ended up hating his father and everything he believed in, realizing greatness was something they both had never achieved, and wanting to go be in nature, stop being a waster, forever a stranger performing manual labor. And as there's a breakdown and the Lomans get weighed down, they think back to the belief that includes prosperity and great disparity. Willie never could fight the stress and impress the best, and like Ben, he was never a success. And you have to ask just, what does this dream mean when the benefits remain unseen? Posing like a figurine, yeah, he put his future in the slot machine and then pretended everything came out clean. But the moral of the story is you should put truth over glory, kid, because if not, you'll be sorry that you did. You'll be lying about stockings when you don't have enough money for lodgings, wish you could go back to farming, start a company within the family, pretend that you could get a raise casually when actually your boss would be happy to see you go. Because the worst thing about a dream is that you can be awake and believe it, deceiving yourself and those around you, while darkness and despair surrounds you and bounds you to your situation in eternal stagnation. Because a dream is never what it seems, shimmering and glimmering while your surroundings take a turn for the extremes, and Willie should have known this before his life was a vortex. Sons repairing the porch steps filled with torment. Stolen cement led to discontentment, not to mention resentment. This dream took away everything he ever had. You can't have it all good and not bad. You can't always pull yourself up by your bootstraps and relapse from collapse. You can't pretend to be someone you're not and believe everything you ever thought. Thank you.
Come here, Billy. Take a bow. That's what you do here, man. Billy Butler. Wow. I would like to attempt the same thing with Portnoy's complaint. It was just a piece of meat. Okay. All right. Oh, you read it. Okay, good. By the way, he got an A on that. Yeah. What teacher would give an A-? Nobody, right? Okay.